Hey guys, today we're working on a 2009 Chrysler Town & Country. We're going to be changing the front wheel hub assembly. It comes with the ABS sensor installed already. The first thing we want to do is chock the back wheels, jack the car up and put it on a jack stand. Remove the passenger tire and let's get started. I already changed the driver's side. I'm going to show you guys how to do the passenger side. The tires, the lug nuts are a 3/4 inch socket. After you get the tire off, next thing we want to do is take off the brake caliper and the brake caliper brackets. That way we have the rotor. We can take the rotor off. This will expose the hub, and the hub is bolted on with 1, 2, and on the other side 3 and 4 bolts. The hub slides out and install the new one. After you remove the brake caliper, hang it with a bungee cord, and then you want to loosen these 2 bolts right here for the brake caliper bracket. They're 21 millimeter. I'll put them on a long breaker bar, and if you don't have enough leverage, add a pipe down to it and you'll be able to turn it off, and then remove the brake caliper bracket. After the brake caliper bracket comes off, the rotor should easily come off. If it doesn't want to come off, just hit the center of it with the hammer and it should break the rust free and you'll be able to pull it off. So right here is the hub, and you can see that they're connected through the back side between these bolts here and 2 more on this side. So loosen those up. Let me see how we're going to do that. We loosen this axle nut first, and that way we'll be able to push the axle back a little bit. It should be able to compress a little bit with our hand, push it back. This should give us enough room here to insert a socket. I feel like it might strip just using this wrench alone. So let's do that. Alright guys, to loosen this you need a 32 millimeter socket. Put it on the axle nut and break it loose. Once you get that axle nut off, you'll be able to push the axle back a little bit. Now you'll be able to get a very short socket in here, or I'm gonna just use the box end of the ratchet and you'll get a much better grip. So now you'll be able to fit this in here just like that and break all 4 bolts loose. This hub will come off and slap the new one on. Don't worry if these bolts don't want to come out all the way. You just need to loosen them up all the way here. The hub will be able to separate from the front. So these can just rest right here. You don't want to take them out all the way. The way I broke this one loose is I put my regular wrench in like this, and then I grabbed another wrench and you put it, you take the box end, you put it on this side that you're going and turn it that way. Basically looks like this, and you have it like this. You get much more leverage. So right here you have the sensor being protected right there between the backing plate. So loosen up these 1, 2, 3 10 millimeter bolts, take the backing plate off, and this should be able to come off. So starts from right here. Just pull this off like that. That's 1. This one's zip tied on here for some reason. Alright. Pull that on off. And you have another one here. These just get pushed back. So push this one back. And this one. And they come over here. This one pull forward. And then I'm gonna have to follow this. Oh, I feel a connector right behind here. So get under here. Right in front of where the red is, there's a clip right here. Just push this down. Feel the press, push it down. There's a reader. As well. So this one came with the new hardware. I'm just gonna pop these. I'm just gonna reuse the old one so I don't have to unloosen this bolt. So you just push these back off. Just pull it off. Just like that. Throw this away, I guess. Just like that, the red part goes towards the rear. Just connect it back like that. So the easiest way is just put the hub back on. Make sure the sensor is towards the rear, right here. You don't have to connect it yet because we have to put that back splash shield. Well, you can connect it; it wouldn't bother it. And then go ahead and start catching back up all the grommets. This one went like this. Alright, just like that. That one pushes in. Then it comes up around here. These push in, comes right around here. This pushes down, this one pushes in like that. Then it goes to the sensor. The next thing I'm gonna do is put back the back shield on here. Once this back shield is on, just go ahead and tighten these 3 10mm bolts down. Next part is to retighten, catch all 4 bolts and torque them down. Alright, next step after all of that, I'm going to go ahead and put on the brake rotor. Just pull your axle back. You can go ahead and catch up the nut as well. Alright, I'm going to tighten that up last. Once you got this on, then you can go ahead and put your brake caliper bracket. These were 21mm, just like that. Usually, rule of thumb, if you forgot how you took them off, usually the hardware, the wear indicator goes at the top. I can go ahead and put the brake caliper back on. If the pin starts to spin while you're turning the bolt, just hold it with the pliers or with flat end wrench. They don't have to be super tight, but just enough. Like that. I'm gonna make sure it can move freely. Alright, brakes are on. Just go ahead and tighten back down the axle nut. Alright guys, that's all you need to do to change the wheel hub on the front of a Chrysler Town & Country. This will also work for the same body style as the Caravan. I hope this helped, guys. If there's any comments, questions or concerns, drop it down in the comment section below. Give me a thumbs up on this video, and I hope this helps someone.